right, so this is all my yarn, I think. So as you can see, I don't have a lot of yarn. This is it, I think. Yeah, I really think that's it. So I'm gonna go through it right now. A lot of these bins were boxes that I got, you know, at the thrift store. So I'm gonna start by opening this up. But all of this yarn is essentially from like a cute little kit that I bought to make flowers. And this is leftover yarn. So I could possibly make another bouquet, or maybe half of a bouquet. It's not really a lot. Yeah, I could probably make like half of a bouquet. And it came with the wires, the wrapping paper. It has extra wrapping paper. And it came with this really cute, very nice hook. It's a 2.5 hook, and it really made it very comfortable to hold and crochet. The one thing that I didn't like and that I found out really quickly is that although the flowers are really pretty and everything, like it's a high payoff, I really didn't like working with this really small yarn. Is I think a cotton. It, like, you know, Amazon and those like kits, they don't really ever say what kind of yarn you're using, but I really want to say it's like a cotton mixed with acrylic. Either way, I'm saving it. I'm gonna make some more flowers, and maybe I'll put that bouquet somewhere here in my office. Oh, there's more yarn back here. There's more. This is the yarn from my current projects. This is supposed to be a blanket. It'll get done eventually. So I'm keeping all of the skeins or all the colors, or I was keeping them here together. But I guess that's not the case anymore. I have some hexagons right here already made or started at the bare minimum. So I'm gonna finish these guys, and then I'm gonna square it off, or just finish those and then actually just use this as a, I don't know. It'll be bigger. I don't know what I'm going to use it with, but I'm not going to unravel it. I am going to finish the hexagons that I already have. So that's here, and it's going to stay there. This is a, this is supposed to be like a jacket or like a cardigan, but I don't know. I'm just not too, I was going to make like a border with little hearts since it's pink, but I'm just not liking the way it's coming out. So I think I'm gonna frog the bottom fans, and what I'm gonna do is leave the 2 rows of double crochets and then just work my way up here for the border and call it a day. This is the meat of my stash. All of these that you see here are from Michaels. I think, yeah, most of them are from Michaels, if not all of them. This is from Michaels. They were like $2.99 when I bought them, so they were a good price. And at the time I was making my lily pad blanket, so they worked up really fine. So all of these skeins I just have here. I have a ton of gray. This is from Michaels, but I have a ton of gray just like laying around. You see here. I don't know why. So what I'm gonna do is what should I do? How should I even do this? All right, now that I think about it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate them by color and hopefully find all of the stuff that goes together, all the bits and pieces of yarn that go together, even if they are in like these little balls that I have already made. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll go through the bins. Oh boy. There's some barf right there. Okay, so in this basket, I tend to keep all my extras of the yarn, and I just usually, if I can make them into a ball, I'll make them into a ball. If not, I'll just wrap them around each other and just call it quits. See, like this one has already come undone, but this is the same yarn. This one, does it belong? I don't think it belongs with this. What do y'all think? I don't think it does, no. But I think. And then these are new. These are from the dollar store. I bought them when I first started crocheting, so they've been here for a while. But They're so soft, so I'm gonna use them for something. I don't know for what, but I'm gonna use them. This one, I got it at a Japanese dollar store. They're so cute. This is cotton, but I only have one and I think it's like 90 yards, so I don't know what to do with it. I had another pink one that I ended up making some Barbie stuff, Barbie bags, I think, or Barbie hats with them. So, and I still have quite a few yards. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't know. They're very cute. I really love the purple one. But so there is that. This basket. This, I waited and it's a full skein, so I'm excited to do something with this. I don't know what. I might just do a hat since I'm in a hat streak, so I might do that. Oh, yeah, we're getting to the good part now. So what you see here, well, this is part of it too. These guys I got at the thrift shop, along with everything that is in those two bins and this one. So this is a new skein. It's a red heart super saver, and it's really like not nice. I don't like it. It's very rough. It's very hard. But I guess with the more use and washes that I do, it'll probably get better. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It's new, and I ended up getting all of these skeins for like 30 bucks, and it was like, this yellow one was in there too. What else was in there? I think this one was in there because I don't remember buying this, and it doesn't look like it fits here. So it was probably this one was in there too. So yeah, so this one, and there was like coordinating colors that came with this. I'll show you in a bit. I think they're in this bin. And this one, they all came in a bag. It was like 4 or 5 of these like skeins together. They were like $3.95 or something like that. I ended up buying 30 skeins, most of them new, for like $15, $16, I think it was, because I bought like five of those little bags, and they were like $4 each. So it was probably like $20, yeah. But they were all new, and it had this one in there, like the tweed lion brand yarn. This is so soft, and it's good because I wanted to try it, but I really didn't want to invest in it. So now that I know that, you know, how it looks like, how it feels, and just get a feel if, you know, like see if I like working with it, then I'll go from there and see maybe if I'll buy a coordinating color. All right, so that is part. There was also a lot of gray yarn in that stash, but this one and this one, I think these are all the ones I bought at Michael's. So I think this one came in there too. I don't think this is new since it's like right here. You can see that it was taped over, and I haven't waited, but it's so soft. I kind of like the color, but I have something else to coordinate it with that I think it's in here somewhere. So yeah, so this is good yarn. So I got these bad boys at Hobby Lobby when they were on sale, so I didn't pay the full $12 price. But these guys, let's see, they're super bulky. They're polyester, and they're 303 yards. So I really wanted to make a blanket out of this. I am going to do it because my house has these colors. This color, a very cream and darker blue. So I really love this color. So I'm gonna make a blanket out of this. But I only bought 2 colors, 2 of these just for now, and I'll go from there. So that will get used. And this is where I was saying, this big mama was in one of those bags of the thrift shop. It looks like it's one of those big jumbo super saver or red heart skeins. So this came together along with this one. They all came in a bag with a beige or cream color. So they were, I guess they were just starting on a project. It was like a color coordinated project, and then for some reason they're like, no, I don't want to do this, and they donated all of the yarn. So yeah, that's how I got color coordinating yarn, and I got a lot. So that's why I decided to make a blanket. and just add some of the yarn that I had. So that's what that is. I'm gonna keep that in there because I don't, it's just gonna start flying all over the place. So here we go, more. So I recently went back to the thrift shop, and I guess they caught on to their yarn being too cheap. Because this time that I went, the bags with the yarn, they weren't $3.99, they were $5.99. And I said, okay, I'm only buying one bag. In that one bag, it came with the soft, this Red Heart soft skeins. This one is new, this one isn't. I can just put my finger in there so I know it's not new. I haven't weighed them, but it looks used. They're so soft. I can make something out of these two, and that's why I bought it. But I also bought it because it came with this colorway. This is the Hudson Bay Lion Brand wool colorway. That skein was untouched. So what I did is I just made a hat, and I started making another one with some leftover white wool yarn, and I didn't get to finish it. I'm missing one row down here. You see this, the edging is a little bit thicker on this one than it is on this one. Because I already had the sea glass colorway and I finished one hat. So I know that I'm just gonna end up doing the same thing over here. I'm gonna buy the white wool, or I think it's the Houston cream, finish the round here. And then I'm gonna start on a second hat with the same color, color scheme, which is white wool, the sea glass, which is this one, and then finish off with the white edging here. And then whatever I do have left over of the white cream, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 4 pom-poms for the hats. And that is intentional wool buying with just one skein. And I'm not gonna feel too bad because that's intentional. I'm buying it, I have a purpose. So it's gonna get done. And that way I get to use my two wool skeins and not have them there. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. Oh boy, do I have. So everything in this bin was from that first thrift store shop, except for this one. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make out of this one. This is so soft, and I think this is a full skein since it is since the tail is still glued on here. But yeah, so this is simply soft. These are very soft, and I think this is very old. I mean, just look at this. Just look at the patterns, the color choices. You can just tell. Oh yeah. The copyright here is from 2005. So yeah, this is pretty old, early 2000s. Does this count as vintage yarn? This one is a started yarn. It's been taped over here, so you just know that it's not gonna be complete. Unicorns, somebody tried to make a unicorn with it, but this is very soft. It's almost as soft as this one. This one doesn't have any tag or any label. That's the one thing that you buy some of these and they don't have any labels or anything, but it looks to be the same weight or the same brand as this one because of the sheen that it has, the softness. Just by looking at it, feeling them, you can tell it's almost the same brand. So I'm gonna use the specs for this one. So there's one, there's another one, Stitch Studio by Nicole. This one looks like it is a full skein, and it's the same brand as this one. It's not as soft. Yeah, it's not as soft, but it's still nonetheless a very pretty color. This one is just like this color. You can just tell. So that's the good thing, that a lot of them are repeats. So at least I can use the specs for one for the other. Oh boy. Oh no. This one barfed all over the place. It is supposed to be one skein. I know the color, I know the tag is somewhere in here. I might have to look for it. Yikes. I need to wind this before I do anything with it. It looks like somebody donated all of their stash that day, and well, lucky me, I went in there and I grabbed it. Such a lovely color. I'll figure something out from here. More gray, more gray. Another Super Saver yarn. This one just says SpongeBob. I love this color. I need your help identifying these yarns. So it came with 2 balls. There's no information. This looks to be a cotton yarn, and it's probably like a size 4. There's at the bare minimum 12 strands in here. It's a 12 ply, 14 ply. It looks to be like a size number 4, size number 5 yarn. I don't know what this is. I don't know what hook to use with it. It looks like it's gonna work up nice. I do know it's cotton because it just has that look and feel, but it has a little bit more of a shine to it. So it's probably a blend. I don't know. But anyways, if you know what I'm looking at, if you know what this is, drop it in the comment section. And I'm also looking for this bad boy. It has some specks on it. It looks very pretty once you work it up. Black, some gray or bluish, tan, khaki looking color. And it's got some shine, some specks on it, some shiny little hairs in there. It looks to be cotton, but this is more of a, maybe like a fingering weight. It's very, very thin. See, it also works up like this. What this is, if you have any idea what this is, please let me know. Drop it in the comment section. And well, that's all my yarn. I don't have any more yarn. All my little bits and pieces, I'm gonna put them back in here. See, like these guys. This one, it's wound up. I'm not gonna unwind it, I think. This goes together. I'm gonna try to keep all the likes together. Like I said, I'm gonna make a hat out of this. When, I don't know, but I need to make a list of all the projects that I want to do. Now that I know what kind of, and actually, let me do that right now. Forget this. So with all that gray yarn, I want to make a bunny. I'm gonna use this pink and white. Oh, I know I have a tag somewhere for this, but you know what? I'm a liar. I'm a dirty little liar. I have more yarn. Where is it though? I hid it so well for my husband. I hid it for me too. I know there's a tag for this, but right now this is gonna be the barf yarn. How many bunnies? Maybe I'll be able to make 2 since I have gray bunny, white bunny. This one can be for like a shirt or like a dress that I can crochet to that bunnies. So the Tweed Stripes Lion brand, I'm gonna make a hat. Let's see. This one, well, this one I already have a blanket for, but let me just write it down. Oh, this one right here, the cape. This is gonna be a shawl. For all of this yarn, I have a damn. Let me look for that other yarn. I am so like thinking that I have more yarn. I need to find it. It's gonna bug my brain. Ah, see, I knew I had more. Here we go. It's this yarn right here. Came in these little Ogo things, like the little rounds or whatever. And it was $4.99. How could I not buy it? I bought so many. You need 3 balls to make this cowl. Oh, I have 1.5 or 1 and change. So I don't think I can make that. Let's see. This yarn looks like it's gonna be very drapey, but I'm not sure about these 2 colors together. You know what? I'm gonna make a plushie out of this. What plushie? I don't know, but I'm gonna make a plushie. I bet it'll work out really nice. All of these yarns are started or halfway over, and you know what I'm gonna do? This one, does it match? Oops. Do all of these match together or not really? Maybe not. I need to work up a color combo where there's like a dark color and a light color to contrast. You know what I mean? Like that. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But so far, all of these, because these are like fuller, are going to get used for maybe that pillow. These scraps, because I have like a ton of scraps here. These guys, right here. Maybe, no. This one. See, I have like 1 skein of this. I have 2. I can make something out of this. So this basket is going to be destined for my other for other little projects that I can do, like little keychains, little things like that. So that's what I'm gonna do with them. So all of these bigger skeins are gonna go towards a pillow. This skein, I'm gonna put it in here because this is gonna be to continue with the hexagon blanket. And I'm gonna square it off and just get some of it done. I'm gonna do pom-poms with it or maybe tassels. I don't know. I've yet to work something out of there, but I'm gonna use this yarn for that since it matches and I've already started and it's color coordinated in there. These guys, the two little green balls, I am gonna do a hammock. Yeah, all right, so it's a hammock and I'm gonna have the two no-name green balls. That sounds dirty. All right, so these guys go here. And then all of this is for a pillow. That yellow, those two yellow balls are gonna go into that basket. That white one is gonna go towards the bunny. And this yarn, oh boy, I don't know what to do with this one. I think for now, it's gonna go into this pile right here because these are the yarns that I don't necessarily have enough to make something out of it. But I don't want to make like a little keychain or something small. I have yet to figure what I'm gonna do with it. So yeah, this is the let's figure out later. I'm okay with having this basket of yarn while I get rid of all of this and buying new yarn. Like I'm perfectly okay with it as long as I can get rid of this right here. So all of these guys already have a something to it. These, I don't know. I really don't know what to do with these. They're cotton, they're very nice, but they are very small. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make some of these flowers. Use the pattern for something like this. Maybe the roses. And make roses out of this. It seems to be like the right amount or like the right size, the right fingering weight. So I can try that. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. See what that looks like. And I can make like a little bouquet of these flowers. Yeah, that's fine. It'll be fine. It'll work out. All right, so now we planned it out. Now we know where all of this yarn is going. These are future projects. I don't know how I'm gonna add them to my current project list because right now I am working on, of course, the beanies, but I still need the Houston cream wool. I still need to buy that so I can finish that and then finish off the sea glass. And then I'm working on my cardigan that I still need the sleeves. And I think that's all oh no, the blanket, the hexagon blanket. That is just a long work in progress. I'll work on it and I'll pick it up as I feel like it. Oh yeah, I have to finish off. No, the pink cardigan. I just gotta work on the edges. See, I don't have a lot of projects to do. I just need to get them done. And you know what? I'm actually gonna do it instead of having to grab like these skeins, like big skeins, and then like having to leave them like that. So then that way, once I'm done with my my swatch, I'll just wind it and put it in the little hammock thing that I'm gonna make. Oh, see, there you go. We're thinking. The juices are flowing. Our yarn's gonna get used, and then I can soon hopefully go buy some more yarn. It's something that you really have to keep in mind when you're organizing your yarn stash is be more selective about the yarns that you buy. Have a purpose for them. I made a really big mistake in buying yarn at the thrift shop where I just wanted like one skein or one color, and I ended up getting stuck with like this one. Like this one came with that Hudson Bay colorway with this one with the wool. So I wanted to try this colorway, but I got stuck with this white thing. It's not bad. It's just, what am I going to do with it? Because now it sits in this pile of, unclaimed yarn that I don't know what to do with. Don't feel pressured into having like a huge wall of yarn. I actually am very fortunate to have floor to ceiling cubbies for like a full wall. But even if I have this space, you know, you're gonna end up with more yarn that you can use. Remember, you're crocheting, you're using your time, you're using your hands, your joints, and you know, you're gonna end up with more than what you're gonna use for, more than what you're gonna use, and then you're gonna end up donating full skeins of yarn. I mean, come on, you know, I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you. I'm appreciative. When you're destashing your yarn, actually write it down what you're going to do with these projects. Figure out, you know, where you can make something that is useful. Yeah, don't fall into the trends. Be your own self and be happy. You'll be happier because the yarns look very pretty when they're new and they're tightly wound and they look like the rainbow and they're very nice. But when they start looking like this, your cubbies start looking ugly. This is the completed setup. So that is my basket where I have all my bits and pieces that I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. That is where I guess I'm going to do the pillow. Just looking at the colors right now, I'm not sure I feel some of them, but we'll see. We'll work around it. And here is my other pile. That is going to be for the plushie. That's for the blanket. I need to start on that. And this is where I ended up putting that yarn barf. Oh my goodness, this one, I almost quit doing it. I almost threw it away, but it looks so nice. The only thing that helped me just push through it was because it is, I remember it's a Premier yarn, but looking at it, it has like pink specks on it. So it's gonna look really cute for the bunny shirt. And I did get quite a lot of yarn, so I am gonna have enough yarn to do maybe 2 bunnies, a white and a gray one, and then use the pink for the ears or for maybe another dress. And this is more of that yarn barf. So the bunny is all in this basket. Now right here is the beanie that I'm gonna make, the little hammock that I'm gonna make, and the shawl. So I have everything just kind of organized into the projects that I'm gonna do. And of course, these are the bins. This is for the blanket, and this is my no man's land, my unclaimed yarn, which I am totally okay with just having that one bin. And as I start restocking and buying more yarn, then I can figure out what to do with it and how to combine it. Maybe I can buy some complementary colors to the peacock blue, to the green. So it'll be fine. I'll just work around it. And of course, this is my, I didn't show this in the beginning, but this is where I keep my knickknacks, some like my sewing machine pedal. And these are extras, but these are, I guess I can, how do you say? These are things that I can use again because these are to make my bows, which you can check online at the store. Like this little bit, I can attach it to the new skein. And then here I have my scrunchie yarn that you can also find those. And oh, what is this? What is this? I guess we're gonna open it. More yarn. No, I thought I was done. All right, I have little bits and pieces more yarn. Jeez. For now, I'm gonna put them back in here because I think this is for another jacket. What was it? Was it a shawl? It was something. It was like a butterfly shaped bolero jacket. Yeah, I think that's what it was. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it right here in this side because it's like little bits and pieces. So I'm gonna leave it there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Remember, destash with a purpose. Be more mindful about what you bring into your life, about what you bring into your craft room. And yeah, all right, bye.